Fellow Texans, welcome to the stage our nominee for Fort Bend County Judge, Commissioner Dexter McCoy.
Do I have any Democrats in the House? I said, do I have any doggone Democrats in the House? Yeah, I know that's right. My name is Dexter McCoy. I serve as Fort Bend County Commissioner, and I am so doggone proud to be your Democratic nominee for Fort Bend County Judge. Folks, I'm running because the people of Fort Bend deserve a government that works for them. Look, I know a lot of things, and I know this. I love me some Texas, don't you? But I also know this, that power has a strange way of protecting itself. It always has. And history teaches us that when power goes unchecked, it's ordinary people like you and me that pay the price. And I know what that's like. I grew up the son of teenage parents in a small rural Louisiana town before moving to Texas. I know what it's like to go without opportunity because the people in power wrote rules that didn't work for families like mine. That's why I fought for affordable education. That's why I was proud to serve in President Obama's administration. And that is why, as the youngest commissioner ever elected in my county's history, I helped bring internet access to rural communities that had been left behind. Now, here's the truth. Republicans have controlled this entire state for my entire life. They've had decades to build the Texas that they promised us. So if your family is paying more and getting less, if you still can't count on the lights staying on after a storm, if you're worried about your kids' safety at school, and if owning a home feels further away than ever, well, maybe Republicans should stop writing checks that their asses can't cash. Look, what we've got are leaders who've spent too much time protecting their own power instead of serving the people. In my county, one of the most diverse in America, a county that has voted Democratic countywide for the last decade. Somehow, we now find ourselves with a MAGA majority on County Commissioner's Court. Now, you may ask yourself, how is that possible? It's corrupt politicians cutting backroom deals, bending the law, rewarding political allies, and rigging our maps through unprecedented mid-decade redistricting. That's how. Folks, that ain't democracy, that ain't Texan, and it sure ain't Fort Bend. Because Fort Bend has always fought corruption and won. When others tried to silence black voters, after Fort Bend was the first to elect a black sheriff and state representative during Reconstruction, 2 Fort Bend residents took the fight all the way to the United States Supreme Court and ended whites-only primaries across this country. So, to those corrupt politicians trying to silence black and brown voters, come here. I've got a message for you. Black and brown Texans are not going anywhere because we built this. So to my black and brown Texans, my Asian and Latino Texans, and to my white brothers and sisters, if Fort Bend can fight and win, Texas can fight and win. If Fort Bend can go blue, Texas can go blue. So if you're ready to fight, let's claim our space. Let's go fight. Let's go win. God bless you, Texas. Thank you.